back out on another Saturday night stealth camp, guys. You know it makes sense. Right. So welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show, Mandingos. Yes, it's a rainy Saturday night in the city of Sunderland. I'm in the Hendon area. I've camped down here once before with little Mick when we were doing the one behind the old gasworks. A little bit further along, not too far away from there, I've had my eye on a spot for a while, and when I was driving past the deer I noticed there was a gap in the fence. So before the fence gets fixed, I thought I'll take this chance now to do a stealth camp in that area. It's like Wasteland, where there used to be buildings or factories. I think there was a building there called Little Woods, like a Little Woods call centre. It's been shut down for years, but anyway, it's just wasteland now. There's nothing there apart from rubble and other shite. Yes, I don't know where I'm going to find. I'm keeping my fingers crossed I can get a good spot. It was raining heavy not so long ago, but it's eased off now, just a fine drizzle. I hope it stays off because I've only got my bivvy. I've brought my tarp just in case, and I've got my waterproof on, and I've got whisky to warm the old chest up, plenty of food to cook, loads of shite to talk. You know the score on the Blot Outdoor Show, guys. Anyway, I'm going to get over this busy road, and it's just another minute walk along there where I'll get through the hole in the fence. So I'll bring you legends back when I'm making my way onto the wasteland. You better believe I will. However, here's all part of the wasteland here, guys, but we need to walk further along and find the hole in the old fence dingo. Mandingos, as they say in the south of France. Sure it's along here. Here's the gap. Oh, there you go, guys, through the gap. Let's get over here if anyone spots us. That's it, guys. I'm on the wasteland. There's already been people driving past shouting "Mandingo" out the car windows, and then they circled round and drove by again. Turn this light off. So I was just getting a bit paranoid, thinking they're going to come past for a third time, looking for us. That's the last thing I want. Don't get me wrong, they're probably kind of young'uns, you know, that obviously watch my channel, but I don't want people coming down to rumble us when I'm trying to camp. It's all concrete ground, so there's nowhere to put any tent pegs or anything. Right over there next to the fence, that's grass, but it's on a bank, and the wall, you know, the wall's only that high, so anyone walking past, they're going to see us, they're going to hear us. If it was more bushy, you know, I could go in the bushes and get 1 metre from public, like my good friend Cowboy Chris, but it's just not possible here. Let's make our way further over. Sorry guys, I know it's dark. Like I said, it's all rubble, as you can see. Right, I'm going to turn the camera off and I'll bring you back in a minute. I'm going to make my way over there because I can't see anywhere with this light on. I'll bring you back when I found a good spot. Ricicles. Oh, nearly fallen over. Bit of a sketchy place to camp, guys. In Hendon, where I am now, if you're not from the city of Sunderland and you don't know anything about the place, it's renowned for being one of the roughest estates in Sunderland, or even the northeast of England. That's not me saying that. I've known quite a few people from Hendon over the years. I've worked with people and they've been great lads I've worked with. Absolute salt of the earth. But yeah, like every city, like every rough neighbourhood, you've got a lot of good people, but you've also got a lot of shit bags as well, guys. And I'm hoping that none turn up tonight. Anyway, this is where I'm gonna call home tonight. I'm gonna get the old Baghdad off and get me bivvy laid out and get a can, because I've got a right thirst on. You know what I'm talking about, Mandingos. There you go, folks. That's my dodgy looking tarp for tonight. Like I said earlier on, impossible to get the pegs in the ground here, so I've just had to make do with the best I've got. And it does look a bit suspect, but it'll ding dang do for this Mandingo. You better believe it will. I'm going to leave my seat outside and sit out here for as long as I can, but we're forecast for some more rain. Oh yes. Whew. Right guys, I've wasted enough time doing that. I'm going to get my bivvy set up under the top, get all my sleeping bag and everything, put in the bivvy, because I am absolutely choking now for a can. It's like 9:15. It's a very late one tonight. I've been really busy today, rushing about. I'll not bore you with that. I'll bring you legends back when I'm sitting down and I'm having a nice cold canned dingo. Oh yes, that's the plan, dingo Mandingos. You better believe it is. Nice. Oh, spilt me load. Oh matron. Oh, just what I needed. Lock 10. Lockjaw. Jawbone. Jawbone. Lockjaw American IPA. Batch number 14. Just the cheap shit from Aldi. £1 a can. Or £1.9. 5.5% or placenta, as my mate says. Oh yes, and that is really nice, really nice. I'm going to show you all my shit very soon. First I just want to sit and enjoy a can. Like I say, I've been running about all over today, and that's how it's late. We only got back from holiday yesterday, and you know what it's like when you get back. You're getting things back in the house, trying to get all your clothes washed and put away, getting all the shite out the car. Oh, aye. And then today, me and Mrs. Blott's been trying to get things straightened up because we've got painter and decorators coming on Monday. Just the normal stuff, guys, just the normal stuff that you absolute legends do. But nothing exciting. But just a mad rush. And then I was like, right, I need to find a camping spot. I had a couple of ideas in mind, but there was one I was really thinking about doing. But with the forecast of rain, it's stopped now, typical, it's stopped now. But I thought, no, I can't camp there. I'm not going to tell you what it is, I'll save it for another week. But I thought, I can't camp there when it's raining, because I was only going to use the little bivvy, and I won't even be able to use the tarp on that one. So I had a bit drive around, had a bit walk around with the dog, and then I was just driving back past here, and I noticed the gap in the fence, and I thought, champion, that's where I'm going to camp tonight. So without even coming in, I knew it would be like a concrete ground where you couldn't get the pegs in. So I thought I'd put the bivvy down, try and get the tarp over, and I knew there'd be loads of bits of rubble and bricks and things like that. So, but it's been a right fart on getting set up. I'm not really one for like setting tarps up. I'm not an expert, I don't claim to be one. I'm just watching a car going down that little lane down there. So that was a bit of a fart on for me, but it's sorted now, guys. Right, I'm going to turn the camera off, I'm going to turn the torch off, because like I said earlier on, there was a car circled round twice, and yes, they were being friendly, shouting Mandingo. But there's a little road down there, and there's a car just came down, and I can't see where it's gone. I'll bring your legends back in a minute. Okay then, my fansexuals, time to show you my setup for tonight. As you can see, my very dodgy looking tarp setup with bivvy underneath. Why, I'm some TA outdoors. Spitter Joe Robinette. There you go, guys. My bag's under there. You know, it's still going to serve its purpose. If it starts lashing down with rain, at least my bag's going to be dry. There's my bivvy. I'll not show you inside. The usual stuff, guys. I've got my foil mat down, my sleeping pad, 4-season sleeping bag. I've got in my bag there, I've got some down slippers, down trousers, down jacket, warm hat, gloves, all my electricals, you know, like me power bank and wires and other bits of shit. Okay then, let's have a look at my food and drink, see what we've got for my main meal tonight. I've got some king prawns with garlic, chilli and coriander. A tin of sliced mushrooms, the labels came off. And with that, I'm having some roasted garlic lysicles. That's been kindly given to me from my good friend, you know who. Oh yes, Uncle Bensky Beats International Playboy Bunny Bar Insurance, a British gas price of far too high and lifetime shooting watch of the rich and famous after party people, House of Love, Shock Baby Shark Attack and Bondi Beach and Australia Rails Football Club biscuits are really nice mandingos. Oh yes, you better believe they are. And you know it makes sense. Okay then. Drinks. What have I got? I have got a nice little bottle of red wine. I've got 2 cans of this left. You better believe I have. American IPA. Right. And I've got some lovely Irish whiskey. Just less than half a bottle. Lambier. Irish whiskey. Kindly given to me from a legend by the name of Carl. At the minute, my mind, his surnames, it slipped out my mind. Trying to remember that Uncle Bensky thing. When I do the review, I will say a proper thank you to you, Carl. I'll remember your surname then. What else? What else? Here you go, Chris, get your words out, Mandingo. What else have I got? I have got a chicken balti, video nasty, some Brown's Biltong, Kevin and Perry flavour. Remember to use your code Mandingo when you click the link. I'll leave the link, guys, in the description of this video. Use the code Mandingo for your discount. I've also got some biscuits, some nice biscuits. They're not called nice, they're called nice. Aye, whatever, mate. I say they're called nice. If I say they're called nice, they're called nice. You know it makes sense. And I've also got this. Some Spanish ham dingo. Okay then, guys, it's time for me to have a little snack. I'm going to have some Spanish ham and I'm going to wash that down with a nice Spanish bottle of red wine. So while we're talking Spanish, guys, I'm going to say arrivederci just for a couple of minutes and I'll bring you legends back very soon. Mice. Cheese mandingos. Oh yes. Third and final can dingo, mandingos. And it's just starting to spit on the rain. So now I'm glad I've put that top up. Aye. At first I was thinking, should I put the tarp under the bivvy because it's not raining now? And then I thought, no, not knowing my luck, if I do that, it'll start to piss down later on. The wind's getting up as well, so I'm hoping all them bits of rubble and brick hold out. I'm hoping the tarp doesn't pull out from underneath. If you know what I'm talking about, guys. Whoa. Shh. Just put this torch down, guys, sorry. Fuck. Sorry for the language, mandingos. Someone's walking the dog on the rubble over the far side. From over there looking over here, it'll be pitch black, but like a dickhead, I'm sitting here with this torch on so you guys can see us. Aye, it's alright, he's walking away. He's walking away. I've been looking at a car over there for a while, and he's walking him to that car. So I don't know how long he's been walking around here. He could have been looking at me for all I know. He could have been avoiding us like the plague, thinking, I'm not going over there next to that weirdo. But he's getting in his car now with the dog. It's because it's raining. He's probably thinking, right, that's it. I'm away home. Oh. I know it's nothing. I know you're probably sitting watching thinking, oh, what's the big deal? When you're sitting by yourself in the pitch black, in a dodgy place, because this is like the kind of place you would expect some crackheads to come hanging out. Pardon me. When you see someone in the dark, you do, just for a second, you think, whoa, who's that? That's why I like to have a few drinks when I'm camping. Settle the nerves. Anyway, while I'm already talking shite, might as well answer a little question. And probably is one of the most, if not the most popular question I've had over the last year or so since the channel started doing well. And I've always like avoided it. The question is, how the hell, Mandingo, have you managed to pull Mrs. Blot, an ugly bastard, sorry for the language, an ugly bugger like you? How have you managed to pull such a beautiful woman like Mrs. Blot? Well, yes, Mrs. Blot is a beautiful woman. And I know I'm not the best looking guy in the world. But when we first met, I think we were about 27-year-old. You know, I wasn't a bad looking lad. I was at the gym 3 or 4 times a week. Just before I met Mrs. Blot, you know, I was away abroad on holiday with the lads 2 or 3 times a year. Going away on weekends, on the lash with the lads. I was right on the scene. If you know what I'm talking about, Mandingos. Aye. And Mrs. Blot was actually the one that kind of like asked me out. Cut a long story short, someone I know, like a friend at the time, he come over and said, oh, there's 2 lasses just walked past, and one of them's just said she really fancies you. I was thinking, oh, please make it the blondie, which was Mrs. Blot. I says, oh, send her round for a bit crack on. Anyway, she came round, and it was my wife, Amanda. Obviously not my wife at the time. And we swapped numbers. I left it 2 or 3 days, you know, before I give her a phone call, because I'm proper smooth, you know. I was a proper smooth criminal back in the day. Mandingos. No, you know, you just want to play it cool, don't you? You don't want to phone straight away after just the same day or the next day. So I left it 2 or 3 days, got in touch with her, and then we met up and we just hit it off straight away. Sometimes things just click, don't they? Things just click. Aye, I'm not special, I'm just a normal guy. But obviously, she must have liked something about us. It's not all about being the best looking lad in the world. I see myself as a good laugh, kind of a funny guy, and Mrs. Blot must have liked that. I've got no doubt at the time there'll have been loads of people wanting to go out with her, because she was a single lass. When I met her, she had 2 daughters, Brogan and Demi. If you're watching Brogan and Demi, I love yous. And she had 2 daughters, like 8 and 9-year-old. So, aye. Not every lad could just make a lass and take 2 kids on. Only like a real Mandingo, can do something like that. But then, the woman has got to trust the man as well. You know, you don't just want to let some pervert or some nonce into your life when you've got 2 kiddies. You've got to be a trustworthy guy like me. Hard worker. I'm blowing my own trumpet now, aren't I? No, but you know what I'm talking about. And we just clicked. And we've been together like 18, 19 years now, something like that. We've been married for 16 years. So yeah, when people say, how do you manage to pull Mrs. Blot? Mrs. Blot pulled me. You better believe she did. She's the one that made the move on me. I wouldn't have dared try and pull Mrs. Blot. Do you know what I mean, guys? I would look at her back in the day when we were only like 27, because she's a good looking woman now still, but when we first met, yeah, she was some girl. And yeah, I would have looked at her and I would have thought, whoa, yeah. I'm not even going to say anything rude, you know what I mean, guys, but you know what I'm talking about. I would look at her and think, she'll ding dang do for this mandingo, but I wouldn't have dared asked her out, because I would have just expected her to say, like, on your bike, you know. But Mrs. Blott was the one that fancied me. Can you blame her? Can you blame her? Can you blame Mrs. Blott for fancying this mandingo? I'm only joking, guys. Jesus, I'm nothing special. I'm just a normal bloke that works in a factory, as I've said a million times before. And this is my buzz. Camping, having a few beers and a few whiskies. Talking to you guys. Talking loads of shite to you absolute legends. There you go. I've waffled enough shite for now. Jesus Christ. I'll be sitting watching this on Sunday night with Mrs. Blott, and she'll be looking at us thinking, what the hell are you talking about? But that's why she's with us, because I talk a load of shite and I make her laugh. Anyway, guys, I'm going to finish my beer off, and then I'm going to have a nice little whiskey to warm the old chest rooney up. And it's starting to rain heavier. So I think I might have to jump under the tarp soon. Pardonsky, bring you back in a minute. Right. Welcome back to Camp Crackhead. The old tarp is still holding up. The wind's picking up. Oh yes. I think it's time for a little whiskey very soon, mandingos. You know, it makes absolute total sense. Dice. Oh, matron, the glove of self-love. Ooh.
Time for a little chest warmer. Yeah.
Oh, matron. Cheers, Carl Donnelly, mate. Very much appreciated, Mara. Oh, yes. Right. Oh, yes, mandingos. Time for another Irish whiskey. Lamb beer. Irish whiskey. I've just came under the tarp. It's not raining or anything. It did start to spit on not so long ago, but then it stopped. So I've just been sitting out there, camera off, just relaxing with a whiskey, and now it's time for another one. And I'm just in the mood for a little snack. Oh yes, I'm going to have some of this Brown's Biltong peri flavour. Very nice. Like I've said, guys, for me, biltong, any kind of biltong, is the perfect snack for camping. But this is my favourite. Browns. Oh yes. Oh, perfect timing. Can you hear that rain? How nice does that sound? Sitting here in a pretty minging place. Under the tarp with the rain spitting on. Biltong. Whiskey. I've got you absolute legends for company, because although I'm by myself, like I said before, guys, I never feel like I'm by myself with all you legends joining me. Tremendous. I love this. I absolutely love it. Well, while I'm sitting here chilling, I'm going to address something. Nothing serious, because like I say, nothing gets to me. Everything's water off a duck's back to this mandingo. You know what I'm talking about, guys. But you know, every video when I do the little bit where it's normally when I'm eating me food, and I thank everyone for supporting the Blot Outdoor Show this last week, and I always say, there's your names down there, and down there, guys, thank you so much for supporting the Blot Outdoor Show. You always get a couple of dickheads, you always get a couple of people that say things like, you know, in the comment section, they'll say things like, Mandingo or Chris, you're a disgrace. You're a disgrace asking people for money. You shouldn't be asking people for money when times are so hard. I don't know what they don't understand. I never ever ask for money. That's not what this channel's about. I never ever, and I never have, asked for money. Most YouTube channels are starting to do really well. I've noticed to do like is it called Patreon or Patreon thing? I've got no problem with the people doing that. If that's what you want to do, crack on, guys. But not on this channel, not on my watch. Any videos I put out, everything's free. I know people say, I know, but it's extra things, isn't it? You're saying extra things, that's what you're paying for, the extra things. No. I used to do one video a week not so long ago, and then I started doing 2 videos a week. And I thought, I'm not going to charge me subscribers because I'm doing 2 videos a week. No chance, baggy pants. I just think, just you guys watching, that's enough for me. If I put 2 videos out a week, or next year, because I'm definitely going full time with YouTube at some point in the new year, and I'm going to do like 3 videos a week. I'm going to do, as well as the food review and the stealth camp, I'm going to do a wild camping video every Wednesday, Wild Camp Wednesday. Hope you guys support me for that. But I'm not going to charge people. No chance. I'm not going to say, oh well, join my Patreon or Patreon thing and you'll see me extra video. No, my videos is free for anyone that wants to watch. So going back to the thing where people are saying you shouldn't be asking for extra, like asking for money. I'm not asking for money. Every video I do, guys, in the comment section, you know, if you go to comment on YouTube and you go to leave us a comment, the first comment you'll see is something that I've wrote, and it's a link for buy me a coffee. So in that link you can buy me a coffee if you want, and then I also leave a link for PayPal, because a lot of people don't want to use buy me a coffee. They would prefer to go through PayPal, because I think everyone's got PayPal now, haven't they? But that's just there if you want to do it. If you don't want to do it, if you can't afford to do it, if it's just something like you're not interested in, it doesn't matter. As long as you're watching my videos, I'm over the moon with that, and I will never ask for any money. So for anyone that's saying you shouldn't be asking for money, Mandingo, I never have, I never will, and I will never ask for any money for extra videos like Patreon. My videos are free for everyone to watch. You know what I'm talking about, Mandingos. You know, it makes total sense. There you go. That's the best way I can explain that, guys. This channel is free to everyone. It always will be, no matter how many videos I put out. It's free, and the buy me a coffee link, that's there if anyone wants to use it. And every week I'll put people's names on the screen. Well, I am loving this. Sitting where normally crackheads would hang out, with some biltong and whiskey under a tarp. Talk to you, legends. Life does not get much better. Cheers, guys. You know, it makes total sense. Oh, it's pissing down now, guys. Absolutely pissing down. Whoa. Come on, let's get back under the tarp. Bring you back in a seconda. Oh, ricicles. Oh, it's getting chilly now, guys. The old warm jacket on. And the trapper's hat. Oh, sorry. Turn this light off. I'm blinding yous. You know what time it is. Whiskey time. And this is what we've got this week, guys. Lamb beer. Irish whiskey. Kindly given to me from a legend by the name of Cal Donnelly. Cheers, Carl, my man friend. It is very much appreciated. I've got the old famous Cub Dingo here ready. Oh yes. Not much left as usual. And let's get that popped in there. Oh yes. Oh. Anyway, let's get the old bakeroni in it. Right. There's a few spices in there, guys. I've got to be honest, I am struggling a bit. I'm coming down with a bit of flu again. No the wonder, camping out in this cold weather. But I'm not one for sitting in the house, guys, feeling sorry for myself. So I'm going to try my best. Yes, I am getting the flu. I'm getting the flu spices. That makes sense, doesn't it? I'm getting the flu spices. I'm getting like a little bit orange peel there. You know, like a zesty orange peel. Apart from that, I'm struggling. A few spices, a few orange peels. Anyway, that's enough of the sniffing. Let's get on with the tasting. Right. Oh, now. See, my nose is blocked. Like I see, I'm coming down with cold, man flu. So I'm struggling up the old nose dingo, mandingos, as they say in the Dodgy. But the tastes. Straight in the tongue. Yes. I'm finding that a bit easier. Now I'm getting there. Oh, a little tingle, a few spices, not too much, just the perfect amount. So if you don't like things too spicy, but you want to feel a little tingle on the old tongue dingo mandingos, this could be the perfect one for you. Also getting oh, some like apples and maybe a little bit of a strawberry thing going on there, guys. Very nice indeed. Oh, wow. Yeah, I know you see I'm cheating, but anyone can look at the bottle, anyone can look on Amazon and see what it tastes like. Now that says it's got a peppery thing going on, and it has, like I said, a tingle on the old tongue dingo. Oh, it doesn't say much else apart from that. I'm getting some floral notes and like a nice, lovely, cracked almond taste. Now I love almonds. If you've watched my videos long enough, guys, you'll have heard me say that a few times before. Yes, a lovely almond thing going on. Oh, and it just goes down so smooth and so creamy, like a nice thick cream going down the throat. Oh, matron. Oh, yes. Seriously though, guys, it's an absolute top little drop of whiskey. And I've got to be honest, you know, I don't claim to be some expert. I love a whiskey, but I'm no whiskey connoisseur. Lambier whiskey, I have heard of it, but I've never had it before. That's the first time I've had it. So thank you so much to Carl Donnelly for treating me to that. It's so kind of you, my man friend, and he's a local lad as well. So cheers, Mara. Yeah, like a nice fruity apple and strawberry thing going on, like I said, peppery. I've cheated there It's not like I'm hiding it from you. I had a look there on camera. There was nothing on the bottle that told us where it said, apart from it said like a peppery kick. I'd already said a tingle on the old tongue dingo, but it has got like a lovely almond thing going on as well down the hatch, guys. Wow, and so smooth. I've just took a massive gulp there. That's gone down so smooth. It hasn't burnt my mouth. It hasn't done like what a lot of whiskies do, where you get a drink and you go, oh. So nice, so smooth, very good. I'm going to give that lamb beer Irish whiskey. I'm so impressed from a whiskey that I've never even heard of before. Right, I have heard of it, but I've never tried it. Yes, I'm going to give it a big fat juicy 9.2 out of 10 dingo mandingos. Oh yes, you better believe I am. And you know what I'm talking about. This is serious stealth camping. Yes, right. Okay then guys, that's the king prawns and mushrooms bubbling away. Let's get the old Uncle Benski's in. Roasted garlic lysicles. I'm going to mix that round now. I'm going to have to turn the camera off, so I don't want to knock the pansexual over. The old pansexual. Pansexual. Bring it back in a couple of seconds. Nice. Oh yes guys, time to do some munching Gladbach under the tarp. It's getting very cold. I'm gonna eat this and I'm gonna get straight to my sleeping bag and get some sleep. But look at that, a thing of beauty. Garlic lice, sliced mushrooms and king prawns with garlic, chilli and coriander. Oh wow, a nice hot meal fit for the mandingo. And that is hot. Wow. I'll tell you what, when I first turned up after a stressful day, because it was just one of them days where I was thinking to myself, I'm not really looking forward to camping today. Because I was that busy rushing about Just got back from holiday yesterday. Oh, look at that. King prawns, mushrooms. Piping hot. Normally when I'm having a bit of a shit time and I get out camping, straight away I'm like, yes, this'll do for me, Mandingos. Oh god, that's red hot. Yeah, when I first came out the deer, it took us a while to get into it. I don't know why. I think it was because I came into an area you couldn't get your pegs into the ground. I only had my little bivvy. It was spitting on the rain. I was having to try and put my tarp up with rocks and bricks, where normally even if it's raining I can just pop my tent up, because I'm quite happy no matter where I am. I'm not bothered if it's pissing it down the rain. If I get my little tent up, I can sit inside, I can sit up like this. So yeah, it was kind of a bummer when I first arrived, but like every camping trip, once I get settled and I start having a bit crack on with you absolute legends, I just love it. I absolutely love it. And I'm loving it now, guys. I'm absolutely loving it now. How can you not love this? Sitting under the tarp, in the wind, eating king prawns, mushrooms, garlic rice. Look at that. Oh yes. This is the life for me, guys. And this is the way of the Mandingo. Is this here in the deepest forest? Start again. This is the way. Is this here in the deepest forests of the Congo? Took 2 times there to say that, but who cares? The deepest forest of the Congo is where you'll find the best icicles with king prawns and garlic. Well, guys, obviously I'm sitting here talking an absolute load of shite as usual. The deepest forest of the Congo. Where have I get that from? Well, I'm going to take this chance now to say a massive thank you to all you absolute legends who have supported the Blood Outdoor Show this last week. I really appreciate it, guys, more than anything in the world. Like I was saying earlier on, you're so kind. Definitely, you know, at the minute where everyone's struggling, even people who have got money are having to tighten the belts at the minute and be a bit more careful. So for you guys to go out your way and buy me a coffee, well, that is absolutely unbelievable. And I'm so happy and I'm so grateful. So guys, there's your names down there. and down there. Thank you so much, you absolute bunch of legends. Don't worry, Mandingos, if your name's not there. Remember, I am now a week ahead. So this video that you're watching now, I recorded last weekend. So if you were expecting to see your names there, don't worry, my man friends and woman friend dingoes, I haven't forgotten about you. Your names will 100% be on next weekend's video. You better believe they will. Yeah. One more time, guys. Thank you so much. Each and every one of you is absolute legends. You better believe you are. And you know it makes total sense. Well, guys, not much left of this king prawn lice with mushroom skis. I'm going to finish it off, get a quick slash Gordon, and I'll bring you absolute legends back when I'm in the bivvy and I'm ready to say bonjour and good night Vienna at exactly the same time. Lice. Okay guys, oh, it's a right tight squeeze in the bivvy here. It's a bit of a nightmare. I definitely prefer the tent. It's 2:30 in the morning. Yes, I've had a great night. It's been fantastic. I've just had a nice hot meal, so my tummy is well full of nice hot lice and king prawns. My body core is red hot. I'm in my sleeping bag. It's time to get some shut eye. I will see you legends first thing in the morning at coffee time. And I've got some nice biscuits as well. They're not called nice, they're called nice. You better believe it, Mandingos. See you in the morning. You know it makes sense. Right. Oh, Mason. Good morning, guys. Quarter to 9. I slept like a baby. Tarp's done the old job, dingo. Perfect amondo Mandingos, as they say in the doing. It's been windy during the night. Oh. Aye. Been raining as well. Just a few minutes ago, when I was just lying there, because I was just lying there with my eyes shut. It was raining then, but as you can see, it stopped. So I think it's a good time to get up now, get a quick slash Gordon, get packed away before it starts raining again. Right, guys. Shit, he's the police. Right, I'm going to get up, get a quick pee, bring your legends back in a minute. So that's me all packed away, guys. The old Baghdad is ready to put on me back. Bin diesel with all my shite. As you can see, there's too much rubbish lying around. Absolutely shitloads. If there's only a couple of bits and pieces, I don't mind bagging them up and taking them with us, but there's no point picking a couple of pieces up here. This is where I had the tarp and bivvy. So as you can see, guys, I've left no trace of Rooney from this Mandingo. Well, guys, that's the direction we're going to be heading. Back up, through the hole in the fence, and back along the main road. I'll bring you legends back when we're making a move for it and we're getting out of Dodge City. Here we go, my fansexuals. That's it. Well, that's it, folks. That's the end of this week's stealth camping video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've had a great time as usual. If you have enjoyed it, guys, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. I do read everyone, and I'll try and get back to as many people as possible. Spread the word about the Blot Outdoor Show. Tell people. Let's try and get this channel really going. Nearly at 50k subs now, guys, so thank you so much for that. It is very much appreciated, Mandingos. That's it. Please join me next week for another Foodie Friday video, and obviously I'll be back out camping next weekend. You know, it makes sense. Right.
Oh, matron.